Hey, what's up guys? Screwdog77 here, and we're back again, and we're jumping in our ship this time around, and I'm sort of not really going to be talking like I normally do, because this is actually post-recorded, because I fucked up the recording the first time around, but we're going to the Feltzin system, which is the coordinates we got last time from that hoverbike race, and there's going to be a cutscene right when we get to, the Feltzin system, the Thug Rendezvous, which is where they're having some bonding exercises, whatever.
We are under attack.
Can't outrun them. Let's hope these weapons work.
So, this is another ship flying section, similar to the Wuposh Nebula before the Maktar Nebula, except this is a location we can return to, and we have our controls right before us. And I'm just gonna outright say that I fucked up the recording. I accidentally used my laptop's external microphone instead of using my headset microphone, which is what I am hopefully using right now. Let me check and make sure. Yep, using my headphone mic this time. And it sounded like shit, and I wasn't going to upload the part with it like that, but I also didn't want to replay the game up to that point or like re-record the part, and so that's why this part's going up a little later on Monday than it should be. But what you're seeing right here is there's two waves of ships to fight, and each one I think has 25. I wasn't actually paying attention, but I'm gonna lose this fight. As you can see, I'm already like doing pretty poorly. I'm in like still the latter half of the first wave, and I'm just failing mad hard. I've already lost all my shields and like half of my health. I pick up a partial shield right there, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up running into a ship later on, and that's really gonna mess me up. So let's talk about the Platinum Bolt for a minute. There's a Platinum Bolt here that I can get on my first visit, but I choose not to because the way that it's acquired. You see, the Platinum Bolt here requires you to complete the last mission in the set of missions. Similar to hoverbike racing and similar to arenas, there are multiple missions where you have to beat missions to progress further. Just like the hoverbike race, you have one mission at a time, you complete that one, you unlock the next one. And the last mission in this is the hardest mission. It's not actually a fight, it's a race. And I talked about it in the first part, I believe. I don't remember too much, but I'm pretty sure I talked about it in the first part how much I hate these Platinum Bolts. And I decided that getting the 3 Platinum Bolts that are for racing this guy, Ace Bunyan, are all going to be done in the very second to last part. I'm not sure what the last part's going to be. The last part will probably be me like buying the last weapon, or upgrading the last weapon of some kind. But yeah, see, look, I get a full shield here, which makes me think I have just enough hope to maybe survive long enough. But I'm blinking, and then I hit something there. I don't know what happened. I hit something there, and my shield just goes to black, which pretty much means you're about to lose it. So if I hadn't hit, I think I hit one of the floating icy looking crystals that usually hold raritanium, or have the potential to hold raritanium. I fucked up. I'm not gonna make it much further. I should have restarted probably, but giving you a longer part because this is already a super short part. If I didn't fuck up the recording, this would have gone up yesterday, or it would have, well, it's not gonna be yesterday when anyone sees it, but it would have gone up the Sunday before this released, or the Saturday. But I found out that it had all been fucked up, and there was nothing I could really do. So this is just sort of the situation that we're in. So we're sort of just waiting for me to die here. I'm like, oh, 7 ships left. Do I have a chance? I'm really looking for a partial shield. I don't even think you can get partial shields in the thing, but there you go. That's what it looks like to lose a fight. Since that hasn't happened yet, I haven't lost a spaceship battle yet, but this time I definitely do a lot better. Now the Ace Bunyan, I mean, I feel like I should just go over that because I'm not doing live. Well, let's talk about the other missions, because I actually ended up doing them. And I actually ended up, since this is a post, I can talk about a few things, because I'm actually recording this after recording parts. This is 6, so I guess 7, 8, and 9. I've already recorded those parts. And after I recorded this part, I did the other missions besides the Ace Bunyan one, so I could get bolts. And ended up getting a trophy for getting a certain amount of bolts. I can actually check right now, because I have my PS3 up. I could actually check what the trophy's called and what it was for. So while trophy syncing is happening, I kind of was I was pissed off about that. I was upset that I ended up recording it. Well, not recording that trophy. It's the only trophy we've gotten so far, and I didn't capture it on screen. So it was called More Bolts, and it was collect 50,000 bolts, which is actually an overall total. Now I mentioned back in the Rhino glitch or so part of Ratchet and Clank 1 that I didn't have. The other two games, 2 and 3, do not have forever saving bolts, but I don't have 50,000 bolts in part 7. So I guess it does. I guess it's just Up Your Arsenal that doesn't have it. I know Up Your Arsenal doesn't have it. There's no way, because I did have to get 8 million bolts for a certain trophy, which will be what I'm playing after this. And Up Your Arsenal is actually, I think, maybe the easiest of the 3 to platinum. It wasn't the first one. I platinumed Ratchet and Clank 1 before 3, and then 3, and then I got all the other ones in the series and went back to 2. Because those Ace Bunyan races, dude, they suck. But here we go, we're jumping into wave 2, and as you can see, I'm holding on a lot better this time. I think I actually net a full shield near the beginning of this. Let's see, do I? No, I got Raritanium though. Oh, there it is, partial shield, which, I don't know if I've gone over this, but if you look in my shield slots, which are represented by the green bars under the boost meter and under the weapons meter, weapon ammo counter, you can see that there's space for 3, and you can later upgrade it. So if you're wondering what the difference between full shield and partial shield is, right now there's no difference because I have 1 shield only. But if I had 3 shields, or even 2, a full shield would give me all my shields back, whereas a partial shield will restore 1. So since I only have 1, partial and full do the same thing, but are both equally useful. And we're actually nearing the end of this section here, which is good. We've got 3 ships left, and I actually start using some of my ammo, which, am I? Thought I was, but, yeah, here we go. There we go. Okay, 1 ship left, and then we got a cutscene, and so I'll shut the fuck up for that.
Oh, yeah, I've got mad skills. Mad skill. Yeah. A difficult challenge, but one that a trained commando.
Hold on. I'm intercepting a transmission.
For the 5th time, I have a collect call to Thugs for Less from a Mr. You Are Gonna Die. Will you accept the charges?
You are gonna die.
I'll take that as a yes. Thank you.
You idiot.
Uh-oh.
I'm paying top dollar for your protection, and your moron employees are off at some picnic.
Hey, that was a bonding exercise.
Enough! I'm at the pickup point now. If your men aren't here pronto, you can kiss this contract goodbye.
Oh yeah? Well, you can kiss your, you know what I mean. Dang it.
Did you trace that?
Coordinates locked in. We are headed there now.
So I'm not going to add any extra time onto this, but we now have coordinates for Canal City, Planet Notech, which will be the setting of the next part. Very exciting. I'll be back to live commentary, but anyway, I'll see you guys next time on Ratchet and Clank. Peace out.